Welcome to Growing with Da-Perk. This channel is for adults only. Depending on your area, if you're not 18 or 21, I need to ask you to leave. Thank you. On this video, we're going to discuss where you can get a greenhouse like mine. It's called the Backyard Bomber. You can call the guy, he'll answer your phone calls, text the guy, and they ship worldwide. We'll get into that a little more later on. Tank cloth off last night for two reasons. The first one being that the other morning when my greenhouse opened, the shade cloth got caught in the arm and it bent my greenhouse. Those motors are strong on the greenhouse. The second reason is so I can show you the easy way to install shade cloth. So come along with me. The 30% shade cloth will protect the trichomes, allowing the plant to produce large trichomes like indoor grown. It's easy to install. I just reinstalled the shade cloth. I have weather monitors wired inside of my plants. And this is the current temp and humidity inside of my plants at the current time. As you can see, one of the monitors here in this apple fritter plant here. And there's another one up in this black cherry gusher. There's three in the greenhouse altogether. The ambient overall temperature and humidity in the greenhouse is this. I have multiple ways of monitoring my temperature and humidity in the greenhouse and controls. I just added a couple more fans the other day. I think I'm up to 7 or 8 fans in the greenhouse now, and the exhaust fan. Hello, and welcome back to what? No, Holmes, I'm not gonna use your name, bro. So, I won't use your name. I know you don't want me to know what your name is, okay? Cool. I'm just gonna say my very good friend's garden. Yeah, I learned it in Spanish from a movie I was watching. Let's do this again. Hello, and welcome back to Punta Bendejo's garden. What? That's not what it means. No, I've been looking up this dude my whole life. Without him and his partner, we wouldn't be where we are today. But seriously, happy birthday to Cheech Marin. I seen it was his 80th birthday recently. Without him and his buddy Tommy, we wouldn't be where we are today. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, brother. It's 12:30 now. My greenhouse opened up at 8 a.m. The temperature and humidity has been pretty stable. Not certain about that bottom one, 75%. I don't think that's right. But that's about the average. I'm having issues with the humidity. That's why I have all the fans going in the greenhouse. Okay, let's try filming this tour again. Last time I filmed it without hitting record. We'll start here with this rainbow sherbet. Nice big plant. She's over 6 foot tall. She's been out since June 26th. She was in a 3-gallon pot. She looks really nice. She's over 6 foot tall now. Let's go on over here to this gelato. She's pushing 6 foot tall. Again, she was 3 foot tall when she came out less than a month ago. You can really see her stalk really good. It's got a massive stalk. That's usually an indicator on how much a plant's going to produce in my experience. I've been doing this a long time. Now you can see the hump here. I have a really high water table. I have crawdad holes all around these plants. That works because I have built this hump up with a ring around to catch the excess surface water. The plant can send its roots down into the subsurface water to drink from, and other roots up towards the surface to breathe from and to collect food, eat food from. Now I rototilled 1 gallon or 1 5-gallon bucket of chicken shit into each one of these holes, and these holes are all set up the same because I have a really high water level here. I've seen people talk about they can't grow in their area in the ground because of high water. It depends on how you approach the situation. Every one of these plants has grown the same way. They're grown like that because, let me step around here. This is the train wreck. She's looking really nice. Look at that stalk. I've seen smaller trees. Been out for less than a month. Nice train wreck. She's 5 foot tall. Close to it, and a big bush. Well, let's look around over here towards the back behind the plants just a little bit. And I don't know where you're watching from, but these are cattails, and they usually grow around ponds, and they're growing in this field back here, which is another indicator of how close to the surface there's water. Just so when you're scouting for a place to grow at, you have different things to look for. Does it have crawdad holes? Is there cattails growing around? Other water-loving plants? Let's get on with the tour. Back here's my friend's apple fritter here. We're at my friend's place, in case you didn't catch it earlier. His name is Punta Bandejo. This is the Punta Bandejo garden. This apple fritter's looking really nice back here. And she's got a ways before she comes into flower. Next we have this Hindu Kush. That's important when you're going to grow these plants that are bushy like this. You want to go in from time to time. You want to open it up. You want to look down here, take any yellow leaves off. There's a bunch needs taken out of here. And it prevents mold. Pro tip: if you're growing outside where you get heavy dew or rains during the flowering cycle, one of these is worth more than its weight in gold. It's cheap. I only pay like 50 bucks off Amazon, and it works wonderful. Watch this. But don't leave it out in the rain. Come out after it rains in the morning where the sun hits it. Blow your plant, all the moisture off your plants. Will save your plants from being a moldy disaster. Crystal Ship from Brondo, because it's got the stuff plants crave. First, you're going to need 3/4 cup of molasses, some water, and you're going to need 3/4 cup of langbonite mixed with 1 gallon of water, and mix it repeatedly to try to get the langbeinite to break down faster. That will candy coat your buds.